Alright, so this video is the final video for giving away one of these here knives. I was just going to do a quick video sharpening it because it's not sharp yet. So, let's see. This is the one we're giving away. This was the best one that I had. It opens just perfectly every time. So anyways, this is my El Cheapo Amazon sharpener. And I also brought some of my auto knives. These are just Bokers. There was a while where my dad and my brother were really into knives for some reason. So like my birthday and Christmas, that's what they would give me. So these are basically the same knives, just different blades. Right there. But they're pretty nice for, I think they're like 50 bucks maybe. They're decent knives. This is one of the first knives I made. Right there. Jeez, get you in frame maybe. And I made this one, I think in one of the videos well, maybe it's just a comment. I talked about how I snagged this knife from my dad when I was, I don't know, probably 15, which was like 20 years ago. But this is the original Benchmade that I started my knife building after. So yeah, I made my dad a replacement because I destroyed this one. I carried this every day for years and years. But it's a decent knife. I broke the tip of the blade off and I ended up having to regrind it, so it's a little bit shorter than it originally was. But yeah, I made this to kind of mimic this, so they are pretty similar. Looks like mine's maybe a little bit chunkier in the one dimension, but it's actually a little bit thinner in this dimension. But yeah, I did all this on my old mill. Alright, so what you do, you stick it in this little clamp deal here, and because I'm putting a whole new edge on here, there's not an edge yet, you got to get it adjusted to about the angle that you want your primary bevel or secondary bevel to be. So that'll be a little bit more steep, or no, sorry, shallow. And then the primary bevel, the actual cutting edge, I think that's the primary, could be the secondary, I'm not sure. But that one will be just a tiny bit steeper. There is the main bevel, and then there's a second bevel a little more than halfway down that's just a little bit steeper. If you make it too sharp of an angle, it makes it so it can dull really easily or bend over. It'll just be too weak. It'll be sharper but weak, kind of like a scalpel. So anyways, I'm gonna have this initial bevel be a little bit shallower. And usually what I do is just kind of start cutting and then check it, and then I'll make some adjustments. But first I need to snug these guys up. And make sure that the grinding stone can reach the whole blade all the way across. Sometimes what'll happen is you won't have enough room. It'll start hitting on the clamp itself instead of the blade. So yeah, that looks pretty good. And then I like to just double check the other side also. Looks pretty good. So what we'll do is just kind of start cutting. And this is a 120 grit stone. So we'll see kind of how much we're taking. And then we'll take a look at it. It might come down just a touch. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's kind of hard to tell. I'd say maybe 15-ish degrees right there. But yeah, I'll stick you on time lapse and we'll hack away at this. But basically I'm gonna bring this side down a little, flip it over, bring the other side down, and try to get them to where they match exactly. And then we'll go down in grit all the way down to 2000 grit, and then we'll cut the primary bevel. So that's pretty much it. You could go further and start using whetstones and all that stuff, but in my experience, this is plenty sharp. I think, gonna try to do a secondary bevel. So we'll raise that up just a little bit. I'm gonna leave the 3000 grit stone in there, and we'll just shave a tiny, tiny bit. And this just strengthens the edge of the blade, from my understanding anyways. I'm no knife sharpening expert. So you just want to get a nice even bevel. I don't know if you can see that. And that's it. But yeah, this little knife sharpener actually works pretty well. The worst part about it is just getting it holding the blade well. But it's really not too bad. I've got some sticky stuff like double-sided tape, because it came with little plastic deals so you don't scratch your blade, and they stick on, but they ended up just kind of sliding out. And they left a bunch of sticky residue, but the sticky residue kind of helps to hold the blade now. It's just you have to wipe it all off. So let's see if I can show you kind of how we did here. So you can just barely see the secondary bevel about halfway up. Barely see it. But it's nice and sharp. Should be anyways. Oh yeah. See if I have something to cut. Well, I don't really have any paper laying around, so got some real thick cardstock. I mean, it kind of cuts. I don't have a whetstone here, so that would be, I think, the only way to really get it all the way sharp. I mean, I have these that came with the little knife sharpener, but these are, I don't know if I would use these. They seem kind of cheapy. Anyways, we're gonna get to the announcing of the winner here now. So yeah, I put the list together. Let me pull it up on the confuser. Alright, so I guess Google has a random number generator. I put the whole list together, got everybody in there, and there's a total of 193. So we're gonna come over here, type in 193, and it should, if I click generate, ooh, should we do a spinner? What do you think? Let's do a spinny wheel. All right, ready? 1, 2, wait, what? This doesn't have all 193 numbers, dude. Well, that's, oh, wheel size. It only goes up to 20. Lame. What is this one? Oh, what is this crap? All right, I guess we're sticking with this thing. I don't know where the 5 came from. I have not clicked anything yet. I just entered in the max. So yeah, we're gonna click generate 112. Number 112 is Matthew Fisher 6099. So I am going to send you a message. Get this guy. Oh, that's good. At least he's been a member. It wasn't somebody who just made a bunch of accounts. So yeah, that's good. He's been a member since 2019, so that's pretty cool. All right, Matt, I'm gonna send you a message, give you a couple days to respond. If you don't respond, then we'll do this again and pick another winner. But yep, once I hear back from you, get your address, I'll send you this here knife out. And I'm not even gonna show it because I suck at sharpening apparently. I can barely cut, I mean it cuts paper, but it's not like the cool, you know, TikToks where people are like, and it slices right through the paper. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm not at that level of sharpening. So, yep, I'll send you a message and get this knife out to you. Anybody else who wants to enter for the next giveaway, for the next knife, subscribe and comment on any of my videos. I'll take all the comments from this point forward, February 3rd, 4:25 p.m. Mountain Time. And we'll just take all the new comments from now on and make a new list with those ones. So if you're already subscribed and you already entered, just comment on another video now and you'll be entered for the next giveaway. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you later. Well, it seems we have run into a bit of a dilemma. I can't send you a message. I thought I could just click on a user and send them a message, but apparently not. YouTube does not have a feature for sending private messages. You can use the community tab to post updates to all your subscribers, or you can email them. How can I email them? Create in the top right corner of the screen, create your message, hit post, email subscribers. Oh, I don't want to send everybody an email. All right, so Matt, if you see this video, I think you can send me a message. I don't know. I'll post this and just comment, and we'll figure out a way to communicate.